I'm so stoked about this. We, the community, have managed to do a significant increase and revived the player base of Titanfall 2. Hello, my beautiful and lovely gamers. As always, my name is Jonal. Thank you guys so much for watching the content, liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel. Please do that. I'm not joking. 90% of people are not subscribed to the channel or something in that area on these Titanfall 2 videos. So subscribing to the channel, turning on bell notifications, highly appreciated, as I am still a small YouTube content creator. Thank you guys for helping me hit over 20,000 subscribers, which is just fucking crazy. But thank you guys so much. Remember to subscribe, turn on bell notification, like this video to help. Let's keep the ball rolling. Help promote the video. Help get more people. There's so many people in the comments that's like, I bought Titanfall 2 and I fucking love it, or I returned to Titanfall 2 and I wish I never left, in the comments of those videos. So keep liking, commenting on the videos to help promote it, to help spread it out, to get more and more people onto this. And hopefully I can continue to make more videos on different loadouts. So of course, if you have any weapons that you want me to check out, today we are talking about the L-Star as well. Tell me, like, the L-Star was suggested down in the comment section. You guys want to see? I saw a bunch of people that wanted like the softball and all kinds of other stuff. Keep suggesting to me so I get to check out these just absolutely fun and amazing weapons. If you look at the screen right now, this is the player count for Titanfall 2. This was recorded yesterday, which was December the 6th, on Steam chart. So this is without counting console. And I saw a comment, actually, saying that on console, on Xbox, Titanfall 2 on Xbox, since it is in Xbox Game Pass, which is just an amazing feature, has nearly 20,000 players online at one point. So on console, it is... I have no clue what it is on PlayStation 4. Nobody commented that, so I don't know. And I don't know the exact players from Origin, but only on PC and Steam itself. So only through Steam. When I was checking, right, there was 2,500 people online, and there had been 3,000 people online. And we can see, as I started making the content in October, November, and the last 30 days, the player count has significantly increased from 1,300 all the way up to like 2,000, almost like over 3,000 players, which is just an incredible jump of players from like having a peak in September of 2,600 to having 6,000 in November. Absolutely amazing. And again, it just fucking shows, right, that EA should do everything in their power. If they want money, like, just give Respawn the green light to make Titanfall 3. And it's clear that unless they fuck up something significantly, like unless they do some incredibly stupid stuff, there is no reason that the community is not gonna back it. I believe if the EA gave them the resources to make the game and the budget to promote the game, that 100% Titanfall 3 could be successful. Straight up. Talking about successful, this is the loadout that I wanted to try out for today's video. As you probably have noticed, every time I make these update videos about how Titanfall is doing, I always try a different loadout. I've tried the Wingman Elite. I've tried the Mastiff, or somebody told me that it was called the Meme Stiff. And this time we tried the L-Star, which I actually was questioning about, because the issue with the L-Star is, of course, it looks dope, but it's an LMG with infinite amount of ammo, but it has this cooldown function. So if you shoot and you stop, it like has to like let out its exhaust before you can shoot again. So like you can't like shoot one bullet and one bullet and one bullet. There's like this like delay in between each time you hold down the fire button. And at the same time, of course, you can't shoot infinitely because your gun will overheat. And if it overheats, it has like this super long reload time. And that was something that I wasn't that keen on. On top of that, it is not very good at longer distances. It has an incredible slow bullet travel time. So I was like, this gun isn't very good, and I was playing around with it, and it looks awesome, but I didn't feel that it really was that good the first couple of games, right? Especially, you know, if you're used to playing with other guns. But then, like, you get to use it, and first of all, it shreds probably like all LMGs, just cleaning out like grunts and AI, which is always nice. That's something that I've always missed when you play with some of the other guns, especially like the sniper and so on. You can't clear out like a shit ton of grunts and bots. It just takes far too much time. But I started playing more and more with it, and I got some really good gameplay, where I started to understand like why people play with it, because it's so suppressive. And you can push people so aggressively and keep pushing them. As long as you have an extended mag, it's kind of fine. And I can't wait till I get 2 attachments so I can get also a faster reload, which hopefully will cool it down a little bit more. But you can just run people down, and it's so dominant with hipfire. Scoping with it is like, it's kind of fine. But you can abuse the hipfire of this thing to just rush down people. Which hopefully should be the footage that's running in the background now. I'll be just sprinting around and just blasting the living shit out of people. And it's really sad. Like, it's one of the coolest gun to gun someone down, because the red laser hitting somebody and them just like essentially just fucking exploding, it just looks fucking awesome. And then like vapor trails fucking fly out when you're stopped shooting, so like exhaust are coming out and it glows red and it's like overheated. It's just so fucking badass. It's a really, really awesome weapon. And one of my favorite tricks, and hopefully I managed to find the footage where I did this, is actually using the fact that it has bullet drop to beat people that use cover a lot. Because what you can do, and this is very common in Overwatch, especially if you play something like Genji, is if they are hiding around a corner, you can pre-fire their corner when you think they're gonna move. So pre-fire just a little bit before, and then move out of the line of sight of the cover. And if you do that, because you have a slow bullet time, they will peek the bullets while you have unpeaked. So if you pre-fire somebody's corner and you constantly move in and out of their LOS, so even if they peek it, they won't be able to see you. You can actually hit them with the bullets. So it's like they peek the bullets, but it never peek you because you have such a slow bullet time. So you can actually abuse that a little bit. I didn't get to do it a lot, as I found that this gun was just the best way was really just to rush somebody and just overwhelm them with just a pure amount of just insane amount of spray. But that's actually something that you can do. You can actually just surround somebody's corner with bullets, and they kind of move out of the way to kind of abuse your bullet time. Hopefully I got the footage on the screen. If I didn't, I'm sorry, then I just didn't manage to find it. But it's really, I don't know. The only thing, again, that I don't like about it is that when I get put into situations with this gun where it is definitely not like the best meta gun ever. I don't think so. It's satisfying because it's so satisfying to get kills with it in the way that they fucking just blow up. they just turn into like a pile of blood, and that's fucking cool. But there was a lot of times where if I got engaged by multiple hostiles, I would sometimes run out of ammo, and I don't have time to go through the entire, like, not like a cooldown period, but like the entire reload animation, which takes like 18 years to go through. So I would have to swap to my sidearm, and if I wanted to kind of keep the kills going, I would have to run around with my sidearm. Now I chose the RE45 Auto to have as my sidearm because I want to try that gun out, and it's fucking busted. A sidearm has no business being that strong, where I can outduel rifles with it. But that's also the fun thing with Titanfall, right? Like movement and aim and you being able to hit fast-moving targets and also use your movement and be able to stick on target is very, very important. But the auto pistol is just fucking insane with how much damage you're doing. I cross-played it with a stem. You need to close gaps with this thing. And again, I've said this before and I will say it again. I personally think that stem is one of the strongest, maybe not the most fun one. I still think grapple has far more like trick shot potential. But stem is like in my opinion, the strongest or one of the strongest tactical abilities that exist in the game. Just because you get insane movement speed, which is already good, so you're already really difficult to hit. But then you also, on top of that, get like healing, excessive healing. So if somebody gets a drop on you and you manage to press the stem, you're difficult to hit, so they will mostly miss their follow-up shots, not be able to finish you off, and then you will heal, and then you can turn with movement speed and amped healing on. And it's just like, what the fuck? Like, if you play with grapple, you would die there. Like, because grappling is so predictable to just track. So, in my opinion, Stim is just busted. And if you want to play something like the L-Star, because it sucks at any range that's not like, hello, right in their face. If you should play this with a Stim. And of course, I play these kind of guns. For a period of time, I used to, random calling cards. Or whatever you call it, random booster cards. The one where you just get one of them and you don't know which one, but you get like a booster. Now I'm using the amped weapon on it, just because I think that it looks dope. Like, using the amped weapon on this gun looks sick, because like, you're not just firing like these laser bullets, you find these laser bullets with lightning on top of it, and it looks badass, and it shreds even more with a damage amp, logically. But there's just something with it. Like, it feels like just one of those guns where it's either hit or miss, and there's kind of something endearing about, I don't know what it is. It is kind of weird because of the shoot delay and so on, that makes it kind of feel a little bit wonky, but also kind of rewarding when you manage to pull off shots with it. It has like this really slow bullet time, but then also this like really long sustained fire where you're rewarded for keeping firing at them. So you're kind of just like showering them in lasers. And then when they die, you just like plop, and they just like pop like a cherry, and it's kind of disgusting and just kind of awesome. And I don't know if anybody can put more words into it, why this gun is so fun to use. If it is the kill satisfaction, if it is like the fact that it's not like the best gun, but somehow there's just something fun with just like bombarding somebody with this like laser pellets. And again, it does not hurt it, the fact that it looks awesome. It just looks like a badass gun. And that's really my thoughts on it. Try out the L-Star, that's at least what I was. Tell me down in the comment section what you want me to check out next. I was thinking about the Volt a little bit. It seems to be like very like high, like compared to the L-Star, which essentially like lobs bricks at somebody. The L-Star seems to be like shooting almost like lightning needles, which was kind of cool. It looks like a really cool gun. Tell me what you guys want to see next. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Again, fucking 90% of people isn't subscribed to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on bell notification. Please take care of yourself. Stay positive. Wear a mask. Remember to tell somebody that you love them. As always, my name has been Jonal. You guys stay positive and keep the enemy in your crosshair.